Hey everybody, welcome to another Z is for Games Battle Report. Today we're going to be playing Hametsu, an indie game by Doug Kundal, published by Blackside Studios. I'm playing with...
Devyn, how are you?
Sam. I'm Sonny.
Alright, and we're going to introduce our characters in a little bit and get started.
Alright, I'm Devyn. I am playing what is called a Kairu. He is a mid-range fighter, chain and whip type style, chain and stick. He will be trying to get some ranged weapons here shortly, but otherwise some good area control and otherwise utility support.
Awesome.
I am playing a geisha. She's basically supports. I serenade the enemies so my teammates can take the attacks on them.
Cool.
It's me. It's Sam. I'm back. I'm playing Matagi. I'm gonna run around and shoot things. That's it. I'm gonna shoot you with
traps.
with a crossbow. I'm gonna forget those.
Okay. Alright, well, I'm Z again, and I am playing the Ronin, this guy right here. And he's just going to run around hitting things with a katana and tanking like a boss. Alright, so in Hametsu, today we're playing the Wolf and the Devil campaign storyline. Mission 1, the Wolf. The hunters have deployed here behind this little hut where there's a clue. We have a bit of a plains in the open. There's a hiding spot out there in the middle. There's some clues. And through the forest, we can see there's actually a campfire where the Oni have settled up. Our mission goal is to investigate the clues, find the treasure inside the house that's hiding, and then find and defeat the wolf. We'll be back. After 3 rounds of stealth mode, the Ronin can no longer contain his rage, as he charged out of that hiding spot and backstabbed and killed that lesser Oni, while the Matagi shot down and killed another Oni, and the... what's your character?
Kairu.
The Kairu looted his body. We have found several clues and gold, and the enemies are now aware of our presence and are likely to go on alert. All the Oni and Lesser Oni have been defeated. The final clue is uncovered, and out from the clearing behind the hunters comes the wolf. A battle that lasted over 4 rounds finished when the geisha's blow dart finally found purchase in the neck of the wolf. Getting reduced to a treacherously low amount of hit points, it flees. We go on to the leveling up stage.
Alright, leveling up. Not a lot changed for me. I rolled really bad for my health upgrade. I only got 4 health. I did buy a Sai, which is a pretty junk melee weapon, but gives me +1 resilience if I'm being stabbed in melee, so that's good. And if I don't move, I get +1 to my range stat now.
Okay, excellent. Sonny?
I leveled up level 2. I got 5 body, so my body's at 20. I leveled up my blow gun, so it does 2 damage. I also bought a buttload of sake just because. And I learned a new song, which will help my other teammates.
Awesome. Devyn?
I got 7 more body points. We pooled our money together and I got a meteor hammer, which gives me a 6-inch melee range, which is nice. And then I got the ability to range control, so I can deal half my damage and move an enemy 2 inches in any direction.
On my side, I leveled up and picked up Punish Distraction, which says as long as I'm punching somebody or stabbing somebody who's engaged with a friend, I'm counting as a critical. And I gave a bunch of my gold to Devyn so he can buy that meteor hammer. And we're going to go into Mission 2, The Raid. So as the party is resting inside this friendly little village with a little treasure in this one and a little treasure in that one, a horde of Oni shows up trying to break down the gate. Not pictured here for convenience. And so we have to prevent the Oni from breaking, once again, the gate that you cannot see, but it's technically there.
Magical gate.
Yes, it's a magical gate. If they break down the gate, we lose. So we have to defeat the Oni without them breaking the gate to level up. So I'm starting on this side, Devyn's starting on the other side there, and then the geisha starting inside the hut so she can loot it before she runs out. And the hunter, the Matagi, is starting in here so he can loot this treasure before running out. Probably jumping up on the walls and starting to snipe.
Resources, not loot.
Okay. Okay.
It's different.
Bandit.
Level 3. I'm just doubling down and standing still. Now if I stand still, I also do extra damage. I upgraded my crossbow, so now it's a damage 4 crossbow. And then the geisha gave me another crossbow, so I'm just dual-wielding crossbows now.
That geisha that you found. The geisha found the crossbow.
Yeah, she found it and she gave it to me.
All right, Sonny, what about you?
I am the bard, so I'm just learning new songs. I got a new song called Piercing Song, which will lower the resilience of them to 2.
Just a flat 2?
No, negative 2.
Oh, so negative 2 resilience.
They have to roll off for it, or
Is it mine?
No, it's just me. I have to roll for it.
you roll? But if you roll, it's just a flat minus. Oh, that's awesome! And then you also picked up new
I
gear.
also got an instrument that gives me +1 mind, so it gives me a little bit more oomph for it.
Awesome.
Alright, still doing my Kairu, still doing mid-range stuff. This time I picked up an ability called Spinning Defense, so if I don't attempt to do damage, then I get +1 resilience. So I'm just spinning my chain.
And any shopping?
Didn't buy anything, but I gave Zuff some gold over here for his Ronin so he could buy something very nice.
Level 3, I happened to find a very familiar little creature. You might know him as Jonathan the Honey Badger, who is now my little sidekick. Hello. And this exotic companion helps me by giving enemies in melee with me -1 melee, and also when I attack, they get me a bonus success. I also picked up +1 movement, so I'm much faster. I still haven't, and I grabbed the Sai from the crossbowman because he's got 2 crossbows now. So +1 defense, I'm at 6 resilience, and effectively 7 melee because of the free attack. So we're gonna go into the next story. Scenario 3 is the ambush. The hunters huddled around a campfire when they hear the massive Oni ambush approach. We got 5 lesser Oni, 5 regular Oni, and an Oni captain. And since we're all level 3, we're fighting middle range scaling level monsters. Our goal is to kill as many Oni as we can, because after we kill 7 Oni, the boss appears at the start of the next.
Just randomly, as soon as 7 drop dead.
As soon as 7 randomly drop dead, as soon as 7 drop dead, a random boss approaches. Let's see who we get.
I need to get
The ambush is halted in its tracks as 7 Oni lay dead. A screeching sound comes from the far end of the forest.
It's the smoke monster from Lost!
It's a smoke monster from a better franchise than Lost. And it is the Enendra who coalesce. The Oni strike fear in their hearts and run for the hills as the heroes prepare to fight the boss.
after getting mangled. I got some more health. I'm at 31 health now. I improved my range. It's up at 7. I upgraded my offhand crossbow to be a +1 crossbow. And I got 2 things of sake, because... Ow.
Level 4.
I got really humbled last round, so I trained, and my mind's up 1, and now I'm drinking so much sake just to keep myself alive.
And did you buy anything fancy?
Nope, just a lot of sake.
Improved training, that seemed to be the theme, so I have another melee. I forgot to say my last round I suffered an injury of jammed fingers, so I was at -1 melee. So now we're back in business.
Sam has something to add?
Yeah, my ribs got broken. I'm permanently -1 move. It's bad time.
And then over here, I picked up improved training to go to melee 7. And I upgraded my katana twice to go to level 4, or 2, so it's 4 damage katana. And yeah, we're hoping, and I grabbed a bottle of sake because it's everyone's drinking. And we're going into the mission story 4, called the...
No good, very bad day.
1 foot up the
We'll
city.
find out in a second.
The city.
Story mission 4, the city. The city houses a relic inside this castle within the city walls. It's being guarded very heavily, and the hunters have to make their way in, grab the relic, and escape. Through the Oni, the shaman, some marksmen, more lesser Oni, even more lesser Oni, and the hunters begin here. A lot of the buildings have treasures that we're having to recover. The mission is predicated on finding the relic and escaping back to our deployment zone. The stealth phase began with the hunters starting in this corner and just working their way through the lesser Oni, picking up all the treasures, just a trail of bodies as they go past. And then we have some wall hopping, getting ready to steal some treasure. We're still in the stealth mode, but we know we're going to go loud next turn because of this pile of bodies here. And we have a lookout who can see. We have a marksman who just turned at the end of the enemy phase, and because of where the marksman's standing, if we kill that marksman, they're gonna see him, and we can't do anything about it. So we're going loud, but we have killed a lot of stuff already. So let's see where we go from here.
Last level up of the day. I got to level 5. I upgraded another crossbow, so it's damage 5. So if I don't move, it's damage 6. And if I can get that and crit somebody, it's damage 7. So that's pretty cool. And I picked up volley of arrows. So as an action, I can choose 4 targets, roll once, and they all make a resilience save against that shot.
Pure
so many arrows.
Fire. All right, Sonny.
Level 5, I'm 30 health. I did not do very much, but I did get a very lovable pets, which gives me another mind. My concussion goes away, so that's good. Looted. I can loot up to 6 inches now, and I leveled up my weapon. Well, my weapon attacks. So now every time I attack with my weapon, it's +2 for every attack.
Very cool.
What did I do? I already forgot. I leveled up my meteor hammer. Bought it, so now I'm doing 4 damage base and then +1 for critical. Otherwise, yeah, for my ability, I picked Dragging Leap, so now I can move 3 inches after I do damage.
Very cool.
So just jumping around.
I actually kept it pretty low key. I just picked up Intimidating Presence, which is enemies get -1 melee while in range with me, while hanging out with my little Honey Badger, which is another -1 melee against me. So really, my job is to tie up as many things as possible and make it really hard for them to damage anybody else in my party. I'm sitting at 48 health. Really, my next goal at this point is to pick up some Great Plate, so I'm sitting at a good high resilience at that point. So to recap the day, We did the first 4 missions of the Wolf and the Devil. We're gonna call it because we've been here playing for over 6 hours, and we're tired. But Hametsu has been really fun. We're really excited to see the rest of this campaign probably in about a month, so that'll be a part 2 for the video. We'll figure out what our dates look like and align, and we'll finish it out. Thank you all for watching, and see you next time.